I can't do this on my own. Someone watching close, yep, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, ayy. Might go down as G.O.D., yep, wait. I go hard on Southside G, ayy, wait. I make sure that Northside E, yeah. And still bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing they wishing on me, yeah, yeah. Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing they wishing on me, yeah.
Your business name can be heard by all our listeners. Sound out your customers with our Riviera FM sponsorship program and link your business name throughout all of our radio programs. You can take hold of our unique Riviera FM sponsorship from just £25. For more information, visit www.riviera.fm or email sales@riviera.fm.
Tank fly, boss walk, jam, nitty gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Hot. This is Jam Hot. Big bad city, this is Jam Hot.
Made in Torbay, for Torbay. Torbay's only truly local radio station. Your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM News.
The Labour leader wants a new customs union with the EU after Brexit. He says that'll ensure there aren't any trade tariffs. Barry Weir reports.
Jeremy Corbyn's now directly at odds with the Prime Minister's current position.
We want to see an investment-led economy. We want to protect jobs here.
Lib Dem leader Vince Cable has welcomed the move.
A small step in the direction of sanity.
But Labour MP and Leave supporter Frank Field says his leader's proposal wouldn't be accepted by the EU.
They'll not let us negotiate with other countries while being in whatever this customs union is.
The Prime Minister doesn't want a customs union because it restricts the ability to do your own trade deals deals with other countries.
Police believe there may still be people trapped inside a shop and 2 flats that were above it destroyed by an explosion in Leicester. 5 people are known to have died, while 5 more are being treated in hospital, 1 for serious injuries. Witness Georgina Collett heard what happened.
I heard a big bang. It was a bomb, like a bomb sounds. It was seconds away. If I was going before or I was rushing to go, I will be blown with the flames.
The 17-year-old, wounded a number of times in the Florida school shooting, says she's grateful to be alive. Maddie Wilford, who's now out of hospital, has also thanked the emergency services who rushed to save her life. Many trains and dozens of flights have been cancelled as heavy snow sweeps across Britain. There's a warning of more freezing weather on the way, with temperatures expected to drop to -8 degrees Celsius in some areas overnight. 45 music festivals have pledged to achieve a half-and-half gender balance by 2022. Brighton's Great Escape, the Cheltenham Jazz Festival and Liverpool Sound City are among those who've signed up to the initiative. And Lizzie Yarnold has enjoyed a triumphant return to the UK from the Winter Olympics in South Korea after winning gold in the skeleton. She says she's not had time to think about whether she'll go for a 3rd gold in 4 years' time, but for the time being, she has some time to relax. That's the latest. I'm Andy Hayes.
This is the Torbay Hour pre-show with the team from Inspiring Joe, keeping social media simple on Riviera FM.
Live from Castle Circus in Torquay, your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM.
You know this boogie is for real. Put my faith and worship, but then a chance to get to heaven's flame. Oh, I used to worry about the future, but then I threw my caution to the wind. I had no reason to be carefree, no, until I took a trip to the other side of town. You know I heard that boogie rhythm. Hey, I had no choice but to get down, 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 dance. Nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Got candy in my ears tonight, big bad. I feel the thunder, see the lightning. I know this anger is heaven sent, so I've got to hang out on my hang-ups. 'Cause on the boogie I feel so hell-bent. Hey, it's just an instant gut reaction that I get. I know I've never ever felt like this before. I don't know what to do, but then that's nothing new. Stuck between hell and high water, I need a cure to make it through. Hey, dancing, nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Hey, got candy in my ears tonight, baby. You know this boogie is my real God. So much candy in my ears, yeah. Gonna dance my blues away tonight. You know I'm gonna dance my blues away. You know this boogie is my real God. So much candy in my ears, yeah. Gonna dance my blues away tonight. Dance, nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Got candy in my ears tonight, big bad. Dancing, all the nasty things that people say. Dancing, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Dancing, got candy in my ears tonight, big bad. You know this boogie is for real. Got so much candy in my ears. Gonna dance my blues away tonight. You know this boogie is for real. Got so much.
There we go. What a way to start the show. Sounds of Jamiroquai's Canned Heat. It's the Torbay Hour pre-show. It's your Monday evening. It's me, Gareth Wynn. And tonight I'm joined by Simon Day.
Good evening.
got Sheps in the studio tonight.
Good evening, guest appearance.
Hey! And we've got some guests in the studio as well. So from Winkworth Torbay, we've got Richard, and we've got Trevor here. Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
Evening. Right, so coming up on tonight's show, we've got the What's On Guide, we've got the business news. But should we start with the gift war tonight, Simon?
I think we should.
So what is the gift war?
The gift war tonight is Beast from the East.
If you haven't taken part in the gift war before, or you're a first-time listener, what we do is, this is a Twitter-based radio show using the hashtag Torbay Hour for the next 2 hours. The gift war is your way of posting GIFs, animated GIFs, pictures, onto the hashtag Torbay Hour Twitter feed, but also using the hashtag gift war. We pick up all of those through our feeds here, and towards the end of the first hour, we'll award some points. Torbay Hour points, to be precise. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds very good to me. I'm just putting the links out for it now.
Brilliant. So all you need to do is tune into hashtag Torbay Hour on Twitter tonight, and follow us from there, and you'll see what's going on. We're also live out on Periscope tonight, so you can find the link on our Twitter feed there. If you do want to get in contact with the show, all you need to do tonight is use hashtag Torbay Hour. We'll pick that up. Or you can drop us an email here in the studio. It is studio@riviera.fm. We'll pick that one up. We'll give you a shout out or a mention or song request too. Taking you back a few years then. Sounds the Stereophonics tonight. This is Dakota here on Riviera FM.
June. take a look at me now. So 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 take a look at me now.
Okay, sounds of Stereophonics and Dakota here tonight on Torbay Hours pre-show. So what's going on out there on Twitter at the moment, Simon?
Oh, somebody could be in trouble.
What's going on?
That Top's Torquay.
What, our guest from last week?
Yes, she started on us.
What's she doing?
She's posting gifs of eggs, and saying who has the shiniest head.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's got eggs, and then someone who's follically challenged. See how I like that word? Sort of sticking his head up behind them.
Yeah.
And she's saying actual footage of Simon Day UK. She's been really cheeky.
No comment on that, but yeah, we are looking for animated GIFs on our Twitter feed tonight. Subject of the Beast from the East, referring to the weather, of course, that we're possibly expecting snow tomorrow.
There was a tiny little bit when I was walking the dog earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There was a few flurries, wasn't there? In Torquay.
Yeah.
So possibly more over the next few days. We'll just have to wait and see. So keep your animated GIFs coming in for that. But who do we need to give a shout out to tonight to begin with, Simon?
Okay, so we won't give any more shout outs to Top Torquay because they're already in the hashtag Naughty Corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say hello to Tutness Brewing Co. They are in the house and they're sending their animated GIFs out this way. And Erebus Technology, very good evening to you too. Haven't seen you on here for a while. Good to have you back.
Brilliant. Right. So what we'll do is we'll find out a bit more about Winkworth Torbay in just a minute for our special guests this evening. But should we get on with the music? Sheps, special request this one, isn't it?
Special request already coming in via the social media feeds for Julian, part of the Blue Light family, a very valued part of the Blue Light family as well. Bit of Little Mix just for you, Julian.
Little Mix fan, is he?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
All the girls on the block knocking at my door. Wanna know what it is, make the boys want more. Is your lover playing on your side? Said he loves you, but he ain't got time. Here's the answer, come and get it, and a knockdown prize. Full of honey, just to make him sweet. So ballin',
There we go, Little Mix, Black Magic. Especially for Julian from the Blue Light crew tonight, isn't it, Sheps?
It most certainly is. Bless him. He's listening in.
Is he actually out on patrol tonight?
No. He's one of our support staff. Bless him. He looks after us.
Okay, especially for him tonight then. Right, so we've got the guys from Winkworth Torbay here. So let me just ask you a few questions. Let's find out all about Winkworth Torbay tonight. So Richard, who are Winkworth Torbay?
Winkworth Torbay is myself and Trevor, my co-director.
Okay.
Winkworth are the largest branded estate agent in London. Trevor and I are the franchisees for Torbay, and they have 60 central London offices.
Yeah.
And 40 what they call country offices, of which Torbay is one of them.
Okay. So, estate agents, whereabouts are you based?
Well, our office is actually in Brixham. I've got one in Dartmouth as well.
Yeah.
So the two link very well, the South Hams and the Torbay together.
Okay.
And then we've got one in, there's a franchisee in Exeter as well. So it links Devon quite well with the rest of the world.
So bases in Brixham and in Dartmouth, but you cover the whole of the Torbay area?
Correct.
Okay. So busy time for estate agents at the moment?
It's gearing up, certainly. Spring's on its way, believe it or not, after we get rid of the beast from the east. And people are thinking about moving again, which is great. So busying up again.
So what would you say your busiest time of year is?
Well, it always used to be spring, didn't it? Everyone thought the best time to put their property on the market was the spring. That's a bit outdated now. The market seems to be pretty strong right the way throughout the year. One thing to consider if you're thinking of, well, we'll wait until the spring to put a house on the market, is everybody else puts the house on the market in spring and it can deflate a market. So
it's a competition basically at different times of year.
Yeah, true.
Okay. And just out of interest, properties, do you cover all style of properties, commercial?
Yeah, I do some commercial work. We cover Winkworth, sort of known for middle upper end, but we will do anything in Torbay at all. We're not, diversifying into one particular area of the market. We'll just right the way through.
Okay, do you cover rentals or is it all just sales?
With Winkworth, just sales. Yeah,
just sales. Okay, brilliant. And so you say more higher end sort of things. So are we talking grand houses? Or are we talking just...
Yeah, I mean, if you go onto the Winkworth general website and look at some of the central London offices, it's a bit frightening. So £35 million for a flat,
Ouch.
you know.
I think last time I was in London, I looked into an estate agent's window and I was thinking, hang on, these rental properties don't seem too bad actually for London prices. Then I realised it wasn't monthly prices, I was looking at weekly prices.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I sort of had a bit of a shock.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it? You know, unbelievable.
Luckily not for this area though.
Luckily, yeah.
So, just out of interest, what's the best property you've actually ever sold?
I've sold a number of waterfront properties in Dartmouth, and they can be millions of pounds. Some of them are just stunning, really stunning.
Brilliant.
And then they get sold, ripped out, so all the new stuff gets ripped out and more new stuff goes in. It's incredible.
Guys, just like a complete transformation each time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as part of one of the directors, what are you actually responsible for within the Winkworth office here?
The day-to-day running of the business, Trevor and I, and Trevor spends a lot of time in Torbay and I'm sort of between Dartmouth and Torbay.
Okay.
And we have a fantastic local member of staff, Tara, who's a great asset to the company and an asset to our clients as well. Fantastic.
So how long has the Torbay offices been going?
Not long. We're coming up to our first anniversary, aren't we? Easter time.
So quite a young business still for the area.
Oh, gosh,
however,
yeah.
part of a national organisation.
Yeah, I mean the difference with Winkworth is that the owners of the business in Torbay are local people, extremely experienced. Unfortunately, I'm getting on a bit now, but we've got this huge marketing clout of the Winkworth empire, which is just a fantastic combination, really.
And finally, before we go back to some music, what did you do before Winkworth?
Well, before I was in the Air Force, I was an air traffic controller.
Okay.
Yeah.
So interesting change over to an estate agent then.
Well, yes, you could say that, certainly, yeah. In actual fact, being an estate agent is more stressful than being an air traffic controller.
Interesting. Finally then, so how can people get in contact with Winkworth Torbay?
01803
Yeah.
44595 is our telephone number,
Okay.
or torbay@winkworth.co.uk.
Brilliant. And do you have a Twitter address?
Over to Trevor, who's a Twitter expert.
Yes, we have a Twitter account for the Torbay office, which is simply Twitter/Winkworth Torbay.
Brilliant.
Simple as that. So find us for either the Torbay account or the Dartmouth account, simply just by looking for it. Yep.
Perfect. So we'll play some music, but we'll come back. We'll ask you a few more questions. Anybody's got any questions for Winkworth Torbay tonight, do get in contact. Hashtag Torbay Hour with your questions, or drop us an email tonight, studio@riviera.fm.
She moves like she don't care. Smooth as silk, cool as air. Ooh, it makes you wanna cry. She doesn't know your name, and your heart beats like a subway train. Ooh, it makes you wanna die. Ooh, don't you wanna take her? Who wanna make her all your own? Maria, you've gotta see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Regina of Maria, a million and one candlelights. I've seen this thing before in my best friend and the boy next door. Fool for love and fool on fire. Coming from the rain, she's oceans running down the drain. Blue as ice and desire. Don't you wanna make her? Don't you wanna take her home? Maria, you've gotta see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Regina of Maria, a million and one candlelights. Don't you wanna break her? Ooh, don't you wanna take her home? She walks like she don't care, walking on imported air. Ooh, it makes you wanna die. Maria, you've gotta see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Regina of Maria, a million and one candlelights.
the community. This is Riviera FM.
Soul Cafe at 175 Union Street, Torquay. Your soulful experience with food and music. Look for our Facebook page, Soul Cafe Torquay, for the latest news and upcoming theme nights, combining traditional food with the soul music. Soul Cafe, the only soul cafe in the Southwest.
Here at Motorwise, we have over 30 years' experience in the motor trade, with MG Rover experience and specialists in vehicle braking systems. We also service, repair, arrange MOTs, and carry out computer diagnostics on all makes of vehicle. From clutches to cam belts, we give you 100% customer delight with a friendly, affordable approach. When your vehicle lets you down to your surprise, why not take it for repair to Motorwise? Call Nigel on Torquay 01803 211 311 or 07922 312 680. For a friendly service you will never forget. Your business name can be heard by all our listeners. Sound out your customers with our Riviera FM sponsorship program and link your business name throughout all of our radio programs. You can take hold of our unique Riviera FM sponsorship from just £25. For more information, visit www.riviera.fm or email sales@riviera.fm. This is the Torbay Hour pre-show with the team from Inspiring Joe, keeping social media simple on Riviera FM.
On myself, pick up dust them all, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave it with the babies till the mama call a grave digger. Gone with the falling leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still.
There we go, sounds of Portugal the Man here on Riviera FM. That's one of those songs that just sticks in your head, doesn't it?
Once it's in there, it will never go.
It's one of those things that's very popular at the moment, but it was actually released last summer, did you know?
Well, I say I've had it for months and months before it was released.
Yeah. Anyway, Simon, what's going on Twitter at the moment?
Well, we got loads and loads of people. Erebus, unfortunately, the song request you wanted, we struggled to find. Cult Super Ted is the one for that one. Jet Black, very good evening to you. School of Singers, good evening to you. You put in a song request, and I think we've got that, so we will try and sort that one out for you. And also Marion and Paul in Eastbourne, where it has been snowing. A very good evening to you. We will sort you out a song as well.
Brilliant. And the gift war, how's that going?
It's going really well. I'm just having a quick look. Yeah, we've got a few other people involved in it as well.
Brilliant. So if you are new to the show, the gift war is something we do on Twitter during the show. All you need to do is follow hashtag Torbay Hour and hashtag gift war. We have a competition running. No prizes though. Maybe some points. And all you have to do is we give you a subject. This week's subject is Beast from the East. And you've got to find an animated GIF, post it using the hashtags GIFWar and hashtag Torbay Hour. We'll then review those at just before 8 o'clock and announce a winner. Take part, have some fun, join the fun here on the Torbay Hour pre-show. Have you taken part, Simon?
I have.
Has Shep's taken part yet?
Yep, I've already got one there.
What about the guys from Winkworth? Have you taken part in the gift war yet?
They have.
Definitely.
Yeah. Have you, Gareth?
I haven't yet. I haven't had time.
What have you been doing?
I'll have a look. I'm just trying to present a radio show. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I'll see what I can do in the next few songs, shall I?
Oh, go on then.
Talking of songs, time for a request, I think. You mentioned Marion and Paul, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Should we go for a song especially for them?
Yeah, I think so.
Your webcam special, this one is actually.
No.
Do follow our links out there on Twitter. Find the Periscope link. You'll see Simon dancing to this one very, very shortly on the webcams. Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Out here on Torbay Hours pre-show.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot at redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my well-lit door. Mr. Beer Melly, get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. A man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention, and oh, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model now that my role model is gone? He ducked back down the alley with some roly-poly little bat-faced girl. All along, there were incidents and accidents, there were hints and allegations. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out, call me out. Doesn't speak language, he holds no currency. He is a foreign man, he is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterlings and orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call
There we go. Sounds of Paul Simon tonight. You Can Call Me Al. Especially for Marion and Paul in Eastbourne tonight. And did you just watch Simon dancing on the webcam to that?
I tried to stop myself, but it's really difficult. I love that song.
We could say make some animated GIFs of this and post them online.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So I've just entered the GIF for tonight.
You have?
Has anybody else?
Initially, I didn't actually get what that was.
So what I've done is I've posted a picture, an animated picture of a storm in a teacup. Because there's all this hype, but is it really going to be as bad as what the Met Office are saying at the moment? Considering I was looking at the press earlier, the national press, and they were saying to people that people have been panic buying in the supermarkets and shelves are getting clear, and they were saying to people that they needed to be home by 6 o'clock tonight because it's all going to hit across the country. But I've just looked out the window and I can't see anything yet.
No, not even a snowflake.
No. A few snowflakes earlier on today, but we'll see what happens in the next day or two, I think.
Yeah, we've just informed our guests that they have to pick the winner for the gift award.
Yep, they will be deciding a winner in about 20 minutes' time.
No pressure.
Oh, no, none at all.
Oh, some breaking news from Toads. After another fantastic day of auditions yesterday, they have now have their amazing cast for their next show.
Well done, congratulations.
Do we know what their next show is?
I was going to say, what is the next show?
Oliver, I believe, looking at that picture.
More? Can I have some more?
More?
Yep, that's it, Oliver.
And also, talking of recent guests we've had, I was seeing that the Harmony Throughout had their event at the weekend. And from reports I've seen, it all went very, very well, and they're looking to expand and grow more events across the area.
Wow, congratulations!
So that was Jasmine that was in 3 weeks ago now?
That's right, it was, yes.
So great to see that from a startup all by herself, she's managed to put these events on, and that's growing throughout the area. So we wish her all the best and offer her any support we can for that.
Just want to give a quick shout out, Jez Black, thank you very, or Jez Back, sorry. Thank you very much. I'll check the email, see if I can see it.
Cool.
Also, we have listeners now. We've gone international.
Ooh.
Brian in Berlin. Good evening, Brian.
Berlin.
Berlin. There you go.
Should play something to warm you up.
Oh, that sounds good. ABBA?
Not ABBA, but quite topical tonight. Houses, of course. And a bit of fire to warm you up.
Watch out, you might get what you're after. Cool babies, strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy, burning down the house. Hold tight, wait till the party's over. Hold tight, we're in for nasty weather. There has got to be
Sound of the Cardigans and Tom Jones then, Burning Down the House. Here on Torbay Hours Pre-Show tonight.
I am loving these gifts that are still coming in. Tightness Brewing Co. They've just posted one where they've said, I've tried to go for a swim.
Yeah.
And it's a man in a swimming costume that tries to jump into the pool, but the pool's frozen.
That's gotta hurt.
That's really gotta hurt, and that is one heck of a slide.
I think he'll be off to a chiropractor after that one.
Most definitely.
So if you want to take a part in the gift or post an animated gift onto the hashtag Torbay Hour Twitter feed tonight, we'll take a look and we'll declare a winner just before 8 o'clock tonight. It's the guys here from Winkworth, Torbay. They're looking at the feed now going, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Any favourites so far?
I've got a couple. I love the one, the guy jumping into the frozen pool. That's a cracker. And I like the dog losing his feet as well, sliding on the ice. That's a good one.
That's from the Barrel House.
Good entries, but can you beat it? Join in, hashtag Torbay Hour, hashtag GIF War with your entries tonight on Twitter.
And if you want to be really good, hashtag the Beast from the East as well. Or
Very-
Beast from the East.
Beast from the East. I think they're trending at the moment on Twitter, aren't they?
Certainly, yep, still is. Been trending most of the afternoon, evening.
Is there any other shout-outs we need to do for the moment?
No, not at the moment. Well, actually, Barrel House, very good evening to you. And Jez, thank you very much for sending that email. We will try and sort that out for you.
Brilliant, yeah, we'll try and get some local music on, probably in the actual Torbay Hour after 8 o'clock tonight. Do you think we should do the Mystery Year later?
Oh, I think we should.
There's more players in the studio for this tonight. Could be fun.
I've just spotted I'm in trouble.
What have you done?
Sergeant Chet has tweeted that I have only gone and bought cake for the radio show. Top bloke, all I need is a cup of coffee and I'll be right at home. So, yeah. I'm going to have to nip down the road and get you one.
Flat white, please.
What's so special about a cop's coffee?
It's the only thing that keeps you going. Night shift brew is the best.
Any particular type of coffee?
The more caffeinated, the better.
Caffeinated and hot and warm?
It doesn't even have to be hot, as long as it's caffeinated.
So a caffeine addict then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not like me.
Fair enough. Right, should we get on to one of your requests this evening? I think this one, could have been Tops Torquay actually. Sounds of Liam Payne and Rita Ora from the latest 50 Shades film. This is for you. It's Torbay Hours Pre-Show. It's RivieraFM. It's your soundtrack on a Monday night.
In your eyes, I'm alive. Inside you're beautiful, something so unusual. In your eyes, I know I'm home. Yeah. Every tear, every fear, gone with the thought of you changing what I thought I'd do. I'll be yours for 1,000 lives. I'm free as a bird when I'm flying in your cage. I'm diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. And I'm bleeding your love and you're swimming in my face. You got me now. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you. Skin to skin, breathe me in. Fill with your kiss on your lips, I'm made of ecstasy. I'll be yours for 1,000 lives. waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. All my life for love till I found you. Waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. All my life for love till I found you.
There we go, Liam Payne, Rita Ora, especially for Top Stalky tonight. That's the song For You.
I'm in trouble with them as well.
What have you done now, Simon?
I'm just constantly in trouble tonight. I don't like.
What have you done?
Well, because I knew Sheps was coming in,
Yeah.
and I knew that he absolutely hated anyone talking about cakes. I brought cake in. But now, Top Stalky, who were our guests last week,
Yeah.
have said I was totally seen off last week. How rude, because I didn't bring any in.
Oh.
But you see, this is it. Top Stalky, if I'd known that you really, really dislike cake, I would have brought some in for you.
Well, they can always come in again. They can have some cake next time.
Yeah, next time you come in, I'll bring cake in with you.
I think we should go to the next level and get Simon to bake them a cake.
No, if they
What do you think?
If they want a few days off work, I'm sure that could be done.
Brilliant. So just finding out who the bosses on Torbay Hour tonight are, who are going to be retweeting your tweets out there. Looks like tonight it's going to be Fayley and Carrie Ann tonight.
Ooh, excellent. Good evening to you two.
Possibly a bit of Mr. James Twigger as well.
Was he making a guest appearance, is he?
We did last week.
Yeah.
Ooh, blimey.
We were hoping to get him in the studio last week, but he couldn't make it at the last minute, unfortunately.
Oh, bless him. He's a busy boy.
Yeah. We'll get him in at some point.
Yeah.
Is that it for the moment? Anything else coming out?
Yeah.
Should we go for some local music then?
Yeah.
Especially for Jez back tonight then. Let's go for a bit of Moriarty. Let's go for a bit of a rock for a minute then. This is Esperanza.
You put your chooks up now before you question the when and the how. Strict section that you're fighting for truth, but the truths you choose are scattered and loose. And every single fear's a fierce, the clove too, so they devour their youngness, it's make them uncouth. And you preachers molest to protect your interest and express on your chest what they chose to repress. Soy esperanza, soy el miedo, soy la tristeza, soy la tristeza, soy esperanza, soy el miedo, soy la tristeza.
There we go, some great local music there from Moriarty for you here on Torbay Hours pre-show. What do you think to that one?
Wow.
Definitely some local talent in the Bay.
You're in trouble again, by the way.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You've mispronounced somebody's name.
Now, actually, he probably doesn't remember, but I think the first time he came on Torbay Hour, I did the same thing. And I've just had to go outside, and I've just taken a very large slurp or 5 of a very caffeinated beverage. And hopefully, Jez, I won't do that again. So, Jez, back, not black. Sorry.
There we go, we played some Moriarty for you to make it up.
Yeah.
So talking gifts, it's time for decision-making time, actually.
They've just done it, they've just tweeted the winner.
So who was the winner of the gift war tonight then, guys?
Top Torquay.
Yay, well done.
What was the animated gif of?
Apparently, snowed in.
Snowed in?
Yeah.
It's just a pair of legs sticking out of rather a lot of snow.
Good one, actually. Well done, some Torbay Hour points on their way to you tonight. More fun and games like that next week in the pre-show there.
Thank you very much for picking the winner.
Yeah, so Trevor, time for a request, especially for your wife.
Yeah, but a Bon Jovi. She'll be listening to it now. So
what's her name?
Natasha.
There we go, sounds of Bon Jovi tonight, especially for Natasha. This is Have a Nice Day, Torbay Hours pre-show.
You wanna tell me how to live my life? Who are you to tell me if it's black or white? Mama, can you help me try to understand? Is innocence the difference between a boy and a man? My daddy lived a life, it's just the price that he paid. Sacrificing life, just slaving away. Oh, there's one thing I hang on to that gets me through the night. I ain't gonna do what I don't want to. I'm gonna live my life, shining like a diamond, rolling with the dice, standing on the ledge, show the wind how to fly. When the world gets in my face, I say, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Take a look around you, nothing's what it seems. We're living in the broken home of hopes and dreams. Let me be the first to shake a helping hand. Anybody brave enough to take a stand? I've knocked on every door, down every dead-end street, looking for forgiveness and what's left to believe. Oh, there's one thing I hang on to that gets me through the night. I ain't gonna do what I don't want to. I'm gonna live my life, shining like a diamond, rolling with the dice, standing on the ledge, show the wind how to fly. When the world gets in my face,
Made in Torbay for Torbay. Torbay's only truly local radio station. Your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM News.
At 7. The leader of the Liberal Democrats has called a speech on Brexit by Jeremy Corbyn a small step towards sanity. The Labour leader says his party wants to maintain a customs union with the EU after withdrawal. But Vince Cable says Mr Corbyn is still trying to have his cake and eat it, a criticism that's also been levelled at the Conservatives.
He wants to keep Britain's freedom to intervene more heavily in industry and employ state aids and subsidies. If he wanted a socialist government, the motives are different, but the consequences are exactly the same.
Police believe there may still be people inside a shop and 2 flats that were above it, which was destroyed by an explosion in Leicester. 5 people are known to have died, while 5 more are being treated in hospital, 1 for serious injuries. A 17-year-old wounded a number of times in the Florida school shooting says she's grateful to be alive. 17 of Maddie Wilford's fellow students and staff died in the attack on Valentine's Day. Some of her classmates have been demonstrating as politicians debate stricter gun controls in the US.
It's times like these when I know that we need to stick together, and I've seen a lot of like positive posts about what's been going on at the school, and I just love the fact that we're sticking together at this.
A drink driver more than 2.5 times over the limit has admitted killing 3 teenagers as they walked to a birthday party. 28-year-old Janes Chudasama from Hayes in West London hit the school friends late last month after he tried to overtake another car. More than 20 centimetres of snow is expected to hit the UK by Wednesday in what could be the coldest weather since 1991. The current icy blast will be followed on Thursday and Friday by Storm Emma, bringing gales and blizzards. And Ed Sheeran's been named the top-selling musician in the world over the last year. He's the only British star in the top 10, which is put together by the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry. His third album, Divide, was released in March and has been classified as multi-platinum in 32 markets. That's the latest.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Torbay Hour, tweeting and talking business all over Devon, here on Riviera FM.
Live from Castle Circus in Torquay, your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the lake. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was painted Mr. Blue. Sky is living in the day. Hey, oh, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting, and today is the day we've waited for. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, where's the place to be with you? Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, where's the place to be with you? Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Mr. Blue Sky.
What a way to start Torbay Hour tonight then. What a great song. Sounds of ELO, Mr. Bright Sky.
Did you
not Bright Sky, Blue Sky.
Did you get the bit at the end as well? Did you hear what he says at the end?
What did he say, chaps?
He says, "Please turn me over." So for all you old kids out there, out of the digital age,
no,
that was a record, and you actually had to flip it over to get the other side.
Interesting facts tonight.
There you go.
God, we need you to come in more often.
That's it. That was it. That was the moment of glory's gone now.
Anyway, good evening. Welcome along to the official Torbay Hour radio show. Here with you all the way through till 9 o'clock tonight. I'm your host, it's Gareth Wynn. I've got Simon Day with me as usual tonight.
Good evening.
And we've got Sheps in the studio as well.
Good evening.
Welcome back. Woo!
Thank you.
One clap.
Hey. And we've also got some special guests this evening from Winkworth Torbay. They'll be talking all about estate agency a little bit later on. We've got Richard and Trevor in the studio. Good evening.
Evening. Good evening.
So if you missed the pre-show, where were you? We've been on air since 7 o'clock tonight. You've missed a whole lot in the last hour. But don't worry, we'll recap on that shortly for you. But first of all, Simon, who do we need to say hello to this evening?
I would like to say hello to Tutness Brew & Co. Very good evening to you. Tops Torquay, who have been winding me up for the last hour. So I suppose I better say good evening to you.
Good job.
Excellent Live, they're listening. They're on Torbay Hour, so good evening to you too. Jez back. He put a picture up. It came from the Met Office. And he says, be careful out there, according to the Met Office, there's danger of yellow snow.
Nobody likes yellow snow.
Just be wary.
No. So, very good evening to you. Lim Ross, hello. James Twigger, he is there. Back again this week. Very good evening to you, sir.
He's definitely getting the Twitter bug again, isn't he?
He is, yes. We got Still on the Move, they're on. Erebus Technology, they're on. Prodec Roofing, We Are South Devon. Wow, there's just loads of people. Griffith Networking. I think that will do for now.
If you are new to Torbay Hour, this is a Twitter-based radio show. To follow what's going on Twitter, we just comment on the social feed that's going on there tonight. If you want to get involved, you just need to log on to Twitter, type in hashtag Torbay Hour, all as one word in the top of Twitter, and follow what's going on to discuss everything business networking across Torbay this Monday evening. It's as simple as that, isn't it, Simon?
It is indeed.
So coming up later on the show, we've got your local events coming up. We've got some business news for you too. And we might even fit in the mystery year a bit later on in the show as well.
Oh, that'll be good.
Cool. And of course, we've got the guys here from Winkworth Torbay, so we'll be discussing everything about their business, what they do, and how you can get in contact with them.
I want to talk to you. The last time we talked, Mr. Smith, you reduced me to tears. I promise you it won't happen again.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirty? Do I like what you like? I could be wholesome, I could be loathsome, guess I'm a little bit shy. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try? I try to be like Grace Kelly, but all her looks were too sad. So I tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. I tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violent. I could be heaven, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? So walk out the door. Say what you want to satisfy yourself. Everybody
There we go, sounds of Mika, Grace Kelly tonight here on Torbay Hour, here on Riviera FM. Do you want to get in contact with the show tonight? All you need to do is go onto Twitter, use the hashtag Torbay Hour, or drop us an email here on the studio@riviera.fm is your address. Alternatively, drop us a text message, just send it to 01803 50 60 70 and we'll pick that up here in the studio. So how's things going out there on Twitter, Simon, at the moment?
I'm not sure if Sheps has seen this, but a tweet from SD Kato. Sorry, it went off the page a sec then. Dad and Kato are tuned in to Sergeant Sheps at Riviera FM, so say good evening.
Oh yeah, good evening.
Shot by Rob, he's on. Very good evening to you. Still on the move, hello. And Will Redaway, I think he's listening. So very good evening to you too.
Good evening. So over to the guys, I think, from Winkworth Torbay. We've got Richard and we've got Trevor here. We spoke to Richard earlier. Should we speak to Trevor this time?
Absolutely right.
He was just trying to dodge the microphone there.
Nice try.
Evening all.
Evening. So Trevor, Winkworth Torbay. What do you do? Where are you based? And what's it all about?
Okay, so we've got an office that's based in Brixham. We've set up a little under a year ago, and we're an estate agent covering the Torbay area, helping people buy and sell property.
So, starting an estate agency, what gave you the idea to do that?
Well, I've been in and out of agency since probably about 95, also a financial advisor. But Richard, my co-director here, he's got an office over in Dartmouth, and what we wanted to do was to spread our wings a little bit and get an office in the Bay as well. It complements the Dartmouth office very well, so we've tied in with a franchise being Winkworth, which has given us a tremendous marketing power, extra brand sort of strength, and enable us to get exposure for people's property better than hopefully any of the other companies in the area.
So Winkworth being a national chain of estate agencies?
That's right. So we're one of 100 other branches sort of up and down the country, sort of 60 London offices, and other branches, our other closer one is in Exeter.
Brilliant. So which office has been going along? Was it Dartmouth or is it the Brixham office?
The brand sort of changed over at the same time, so they've been going the same length for Winkworth, but Richard being involved in his office in Dartmouth previously for what, 8-9 years?
9 years, yeah.
9 years. So it was a switch over from his own name, and yeah, it's sort of where we're at the moment.
Sure. So being your first year of trading, probably difficult years normally the first year, isn't it?
Most definitely. I mean, we're still breaking the territory, breaking into it, but we're looking to build the foundation strong and secure, and build a business based on reputation and customer service. So,
okay. So with Winkworth, is there any specialities you've got in house, or is it more general estate agency?
Well, the ability that we've got is because we're local, and I guess. What's the words I'm looking for? Experience, sort of to the point where we know the area so well, but we've got the national branding behind us. So the logic of it is we've actually got stronger marketing ability. We've got the power to buy the marketing we need at a lower cost with regards to being part of the network, and we can get that exposure even greater. I mean, we've got connections with China, Portugal desk as well, I believe, France, Italy. So although we're a little office sort of tucked away in Brixham, we've got a massive,
sounds like it's
marketing
got
power.
An international presence as well.
Yeah, very strong.
Okay. And do you do commercial property as well as residential?
It's mainly residential we focus on. We do have the ability to help some people with a bit of commercial, but residential is the main factor.
And it's sales rather than rentals?
It's sales rather than lettings, that's correct, yeah.
Okay. And if somebody was looking at selling a house, what's the process involved with that?
Simply give us a call, because we'd like to sit down and have a chat to you about what we can actually do. We're offering a bit of a special tonight for anyone who's listening to us online with the Torbay Hour. So simply give us a call on 01803 444 595, or fire us over an email. You can pick us up on the website as well. So there's Winkworth winkworth.co.uk/Torbay. And what we're offering is for anyone who gives us a call and mentions Torbay Hour or Riviera FM, we will help you sell your property for 0.5%. So it's
not a bad deal.
It's an exclusive special for anyone listening tonight. So tell your friends and family.
Roughly, what would the cost normally be in selling a house?
It can vary. You typically find a lot of agents will work anywhere between, say, 1 and 2% perhaps. But it's very much an individual arrangement between the client and the agent. But that's sort of what we're looking to offer out for a special Torbay Hour show.
Brilliant, thank you very much. And so if people want to get in contact with Winkworth, you said you've got the phone number there you just gave us. Where can they find you online?
We've got Facebook page, so simply just Google, top of Facebook, just type in Winkworth Torbay and we'll come up. With Twitter, we have a Twitter account, /Winkworth Torbay. And of course, our website is winkworth.co.uk/Torbay.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Trevor.
Awesome.
Richard and Trevor are going to be sticking around with us for the rest of the show this evening. So if you do have any questions you'd like to push to them, just go onto Twitter, use the hashtag Torbay Hour, send us the questions through. We'll put those to them very shortly. Or drop us an email, studio@riviera.fm with your questions tonight. And we'll put the guys from Winkworth on the spot with those for you. So on to one of your requests tonight. Even though it's cold outside, people are wanting summer songs. Sounds the Isley Brothers tonight then. Let's go for a bit of Summer Breeze, shall we?
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. All in my mind. See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. A little light shining through the window lets me know everything's alright. Oh, summer breeze, you make me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing a tune. When I come home from a hard day's work and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking on a plate for two. Feel the arms reaching out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Ah, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine.
There we go, the Isley Brothers, Summer Breeze, hit on Torbay Hour. Especially for one of our listeners, that one tonight. So Simon, what's going on Twitter as we speak?
There is lots and lots going on tonight. Tops Talkie, they said, are they forgiven for all the cheekiness and winding me up today? Yes, you are. Big Mouth Comedy, good evening to you. Debbie Phillips, hello. We Are South Devon. They are busy people because they do Spotted Torquay as well. So, yeah, they are super busy. Andrew Brazier, very good evening to you too. I think that's it for the moment.
Right, should we have a look at some of the business news this week?
Yes.
So one of the big subjects in the Bay at the moment is the Richardson Hotel Group, owners of the Grand Hotel and the Grosvenor Hotel, which is now the John Burton Race with Rooms, I believe.
Okay.
As you've probably seen, the company is currently in administration. They are looking at selling the hotels at the moment, but Keith Richardson has been quoted this week to saying he's going to be repaying all of the debts, hopefully, by the beginning of the summer.
Selling the helicopter or something?
He has sold his helicopter and his Rolls Royce to try and bring back some of the money from the debts. So it looks like they might have to sell a hotel or two to do that, but good on them for trying to dig themselves out of the administration and honouring their suppliers.
If they do decide to sell a hotel, they don't normally do commercial properties, but I know really good estate agents.
Yeah. So just as a guide price here, so I've just had a look at the cost of some of these hotels. So the Grand Hotel is currently on the market for £8 million. The Metropole Hotel in Padstow that they own, 10 million.
Yeah.
Falmouth Hotel in Falmouth, 6.5 million, and the Foyer Hotel for 5.5.
£20 cash.
Yeah, so I could buy it if I could buy it. I could buy one if I could spend some Monopoly money.
I was gonna say, should we start digging down the back of the sofa?
Yeah.
See what we can find.
To the back of your car seats.
So I think it's positive news that they're saying that they should be able to repay their suppliers hopefully by the summer with that one. It's just a shame they might have to lose a hotel in the process, but it's all that happens these days. It's tough trading conditions for some businesses out there.
Really tough.
So in more positive news, heading to Newton Abbot actually, last Friday Greg's the Baker's opened a new store. That's in Market Walk in Newton Abbot. Another store that is in doubt at the moment is the That's Entertainment store in Union Square in Torquay. That's Entertainment, owned by the Entertainment Magpie Group, which is responsible online for Music Magpie. They're reporting tough trading conditions at the moment, and they're reviewing should they keep their stores open on a UK basis, or should they be closing some.
Yeah, everything's gone digital, hasn't it? That's the trouble.
Everything's gone digital.
Games have gone digital, music's gone digital.
Yeah.
Films, everything's digital, so nobody's trading stuff in anymore.
It's also the shift to online as well, with retail as well.
Yeah.
As reported today in the press, both New Look and Pound World are also struggling and looking with the idea of closing stores too. So not good news at all. So also going on to interesting news of business, Crown and Sceptre in St Mary Church, the pub. The landlord has put a plea out there saying use it or lose it. Trade is down at present. He's saying it's due to people pre-drinking before they're going out, wanting to stay at home, and the cheap price of alcohol. So he's saying keeping the pub running. It's a traditional pub. They don't do the Sky Sports, they don't do the BT Sport and everything like that. They don't have the big screens. They want to be a traditional real ale pub. That's what they are. But trading conditions are hard, but they want some more support from the community.
Weren't they the ones who didn't put up any Christmas decorations and everyone was banned from mentioning Christmas in the pub?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was the pub.
Name, yeah, I thought that name ringed a bell.
Also, that pub has actually been a pub for over 200 years in Torbay.
Wow.
So it's one of those things. You need to support your local businesses as well as pubs and everything else, otherwise they will disappear. On better news, the Herald Express South Devon Business Awards 2018, we have the shortlist for entries. So there are multiple categories. Do you want me to read some of them out with the nominees?
Go on, what's the categories? Go on.
So, Apprentice Employer of the Year. They're not going to actually announce that yet. That's going to be announced on the night. But Best New Startup Business, Food Fit, French Hair and Beauty, the Salcombe Distilling Co. are the nominees for that one. Business Growth of the Year between 1 and 25 employees, Absolute Sales and Lettings, Effect Photonics, Hunt Cider, the Pension Drawdown Company. So Business Growth over 26 employees for the year, Ladies Mile Holiday Park, Powis Hotels and the Bay Care Group. The Corporate Social Environmental Responsibility Award, Bay Bouncers Community Interest Company, The Kind Grind and Serenity are up for that one. Digital Business of the Year. Hillside Product Design, Look Digital Puppets. Sounds an interesting business, that one, puppets. Priority Pixels. Employer of the Year, locally. Up for that award this year, Sherwood's, South Devon College and the Bay Care Group. Excellence in Customer Service, Belgrave Sands Hotel and Spa. Clothing Your Way Limited, Sherwood's again, and South Devon College. Another award there, Exporter of the Year, they're going to announce that one on the night. Independent Business of the Year, Betsworth, Ladies Mile Holiday Park, Partington Print, and Peter Betteridge, the Bed Expert. He's up for that one. Innovative Business of the Year, Dart Valley Systems, Look Digital Puppets again. I'm going to look them up because I'm not too sure what they do, but that sounds quite interesting. And Rockwood Composites. Couple more left then. Tourism and Hospitality Business of the Year. Again, Ladies Mile Holiday Park's been nominated, along with Powys Hotels and Tor Abbey Museum. And then finally, Young Business Person of the Year. Catherine Chadwick from the Devon Wedding Company. Peter Sengun and Alex Felton from Fresh Cuts. Vita Sameliko from Flower La Vita. And Sam Willis Carpets and Flooring are up for an award. So finally, just another bit of news that's business related. Torbay's Be Mad Bike and Music Festival could be leaving the Bay.
See, that's not good.
Did you hear about this one?
Yeah.
What they're saying is they're finding it more and more difficult each year to put the event on, mainly due to the lack of sponsorship and support from the local council. This has come from Kelvin Halloran, who is in charge of the Bikers Make a Difference organisation. They first started in 2003. They've been putting on the Be Mad Festival as well as the Paint and Bike Nights for the last few years. So far to date, the charity has raised more than £450,000 for local charities, but they're saying they're finding it more increasingly difficult to attract business sponsors, where some people are just wanting to pay a small amount of money to put a banner up at the event, yet they need people to invest more money and more businesses to take part to keep the event coming to Torbay. So the amount of revenue that is being generated by this event happening each year is bringing more and more business to these local businesses in the Paynton area. However, they feel they're not getting the support. So if you do have a say on that one, let us know here at Riviera FM. Or if you do want to get in contact with Be Mad and pledge your support, do get in contact with Kelvin Halloran. Just go online, Google Be Mad or Bikers Make a Difference. You'll find their details there. You'll find them also on Twitter as well. And get in contact and see what you can do. So, business news there for Torbay for this week.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Take that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned.
This is Riviera FM.
Here at Motorwise, we have over 30 years' experience in the motor trade, with MG Rover experience and specialists in vehicle braking systems. We also service, repair, arrange MOTs, and carry out computer diagnostics on all makes of vehicle. From clutches to cam belts, we give you 100% customer delight with a friendly, affordable approach. When your vehicle lets you down to your surprise, why not take it for repair to Motorwise? Call Nigel on Torquay 01803 211 311 or 07922 312 680. For a friendly service you will never forget.
Soul Cafe at 175 Union Street, Torquay. Your soulful experience with food and music. Look for our Facebook page, Soul Cafe Torquay, for the latest news and upcoming theme nights, combining traditional food with the soul music. Soul Cafe, the only soul cafe in the Southwest.
Are you in business? Would you like your business name heard by all our listeners? Use the power of Riviera FM to grow and strengthen your business. For great rates and more information, visit our website www.riviera.fm or email sales@riviera.fm.
Your tweets, your business, your community. This is the Torbay Hour. Live from Castle Circus in Torquay. This is Riviera FM.
The place I long world, I would give it away just to see the girls I play. When I am king, surely I would need a queen and a palace and everything, yeah. And now I am king, and my queen will come at dawn. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Place I long to be. If I had your word, I would give it away just to see the girls I play. Yeah, when I am king, surely I would need a queen and a palace.
Sounds of UB40 tonight then. Special request, isn't it, that one,
It
Chef?
most certainly is. Security dog Kato prancing around at the moment before he goes and bites someone.
Kato, the security dog. Is this for the police?
No, this is a private firm. This is Phil Milton and his dog, security dog Kato, out there protecting premises as we speak. Come on, Kato.
Walkies. Kato, sit.
What did you say?
Sit.
Oh, I had visions of Phil having to pick up a plastic bag.
No. Right, hang on. Do you want me to get the special music for you this week?
Yeah.
Are you going to be ready for this?
Yes.
Right, let's go for it, shall we? Time for the events.
What's happening in Torbay? Email us studio@riviera.fm.
Okay, I think we're going to start off with Tops Torquay. So, all their stuff is launching tomorrow night. So, I'm going to post a link out on Twitter, hashtag Torbay Hour, in a sec. So, check out the image and it lets you know all of their dates. On the 26th of February to the 3rd of March, Princess Theatre in Torquay, you've got Flashdance. Tor Abbey, there's an exhibition between the 2nd and 4th of March. And it's an exhibition of children's art inspired by what makes me happy.
Chocolate. It's just going to be full of chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah. Torquay Museum, they got an ancient Egyptian murder mystery event. That's this Saturday from 6 p.m.
The mummy did it.
The Co Club are at Paynton Library on the 3rd of March from 10 a.m. It's free and it's open to all 9 to 13-year-olds. And the final one is a Torbay Cleaner Coast Initiative Big Clean-Up. It's happening on Brixton Breakwater this Sunday the 4th of March at 10 a.m.
Your voice in the community. Email us studio@riviera.fm.
So there we go, there's your events guide. Thank you, Simon, for that one. All of those events are now being posted out onto Twitter as we speak. So follow at RivieraFM or just look at hashtag Torbay Hour and you'll find those events out there now. Do you know what time it is, Simon?
Time for me to sit back and relax.
Should we go for the mystery year?
That's Perfect way to relax.
So if you don't know what our mystery year is, we want you to guess what year we're going to play the next few songs from. No prizes for this. It's all for fun, but no cheating, please. No Googling anything. Post your guesses up with the hashtag Torbay Hour and the hashtag mystery year. We'll pick those up and we'll announce if you are a winner shortly. So should we get on with track 1 this week?
Yeah.
Taking you back then, but to what year? Sounds of Ace of Base. This is The Sign. There we go, Ace of Base, The Sign. But what was the year? We want your guesses tonight. Hashtag Torbay Hour on Twitter. Use the hashtag as well, mystery year, with your guess. We'll pick those up and we'll announce who's got that right just before 9 o'clock tonight. Any ideas yet, Simon?
Not until you mention the films.
Okay, I'm not going to actually get you to reveal your guess just yet because we'll keep it a secret, shall we?
Yeah.
Any guesses yet from the guys from Winkworth?
I've been tipped off by my wife, so whether I can say it or not, I'm not sure.
Well, we'll get you to reveal that a little bit later on and we'll see if she's right, shall we?
Yep.
You having any ideas yet, chaps?
I'm going mid-90s.
Not bad.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you if it's right or not yet.
Yeah, mid-90s.
So, back to Twitter then, and should we talk Brixfest for a minute?
Yes.
So, last night, I believe it was the Brixfest fundraiser. I think it was the old Market House in Brixham, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So, from what I understand from this event, it was a very successful evening. Sold out, I believe. Lots and lots of money raised for Brixfest to help them go ahead and launch the Brixfest Festival later in the year.
Yeah, well done to everybody involved. I know Sophie from Million Me, she was there 'cause I saw a picture of her on here earlier.
Yeah, I think Cassie Bags was there too as well,
yeah,
I saw.
She was, yeah. So it did look fun. I wish I could have made it.
Yeah. Maybe for the next one, there's bound to be more.
Oh, yes.
Any other mentions we need to give out at the moment?
Katie Baggs, funny enough, said, loving the radio show, very cold in Brixton today. Stephanie Calburn put a tweet out earlier, and she just entitled it, This is Awkward. And it's a picture of 3 teddy bear pigs.
So 3 little pigs.
Yeah, 3 little pigs. And they're surrounding a packet of bacon.
No, that's just not right.
That's brilliant.
The surrounding bacon, that's just taunting them.
Stephanie, yeah, that's very awkward, but very funny. Made me chuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it from me at the moment.
And what's this thing that Tops Torquay have just done? They've put, think about a £5 deposit.
So you know earlier on we were talking about the hotels that were up for sale.
Yeah.
And the mega prices of
Yeah.
them. Well, she said, will a £5 deposit do for the £6 million hotel?
Well, I wish if I could put a deposit like that down, maybe the financial advisor in the room could wander up a very good business mortgage for us with that rate, but I doubt it'll probably not work.
We'll offer them £20 for cash, just see what happens.
£5 a week, I'll be quite happy.
Yeah, bargain.
Yeah. Anyway, should we go on for the next track for the mystery year?
Yes.
Bit of Blur then. Sounds of Girls and Boys. But what was the year? Hashtag mystery year. Hashtag Torbay Hour with your guest tonight. And if I'm feeling generous, I'll give you some film clues straight after this.
Following the herd down to Greece.
There we go, sounds of Blur, Girls and Boys, but what was the year? Hashtag Mystery Year, hashtag Torbay Hour on Twitter, please, with your guesses tonight.
There's going to be a punch up in here if you're not careful. You can see it coming.
There's quite a few people playing along with this tonight.
There is a lot of people playing tonight.
Did you want some clues, Simon?
Yes, please.
Shall I give you some film clues?
That's what I need.
First clue for you tonight, film-wise. The Lion King was released in this year. And if you're watching the webcam, Sheps has just done a great impression of that actually tonight. So, The Lion King was released in this year. Kids films-wise, The Flintstones, The Mask, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective was a film this year. And of course, 4 Weddings and a Funeral was also released. And Shallow Grave.
Well,
do you want a few more?
I think I know.
You think you know, do you?
Yeah.
Also this year, Schindler's List, Free Willy, Wayne's World 2. I'll leave that as the clues for you tonight.
Okay.
So what's people guessing then?
Well, Thomas Brewing Co., they've gone for 95. Paul and Marion, they've gone for 96.
Yeah.
There was somebody else. I'm going to have to try and find it.
Screen's moving too fast, isn't it, Simon?
Yeah.
It is.
It's a Blur.
Heribus is saying
No, Blur was the last one that I played.
It's very good.
Yeah, Heribus says 94. Vic says 94. So yeah, we've got quite a few coming in, and they're all kinds of different years.
Right. Shall I play one more song then?
Yes.
Should we go for our standard dance track to give the year a final sort of go? Then we'll reveal the answer straight after this.
Okay.
Do you remember an act called Corona?
No.
They did a track called The Rhythm of the Night, and it sounded like this.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Final guesses in now, please. Hashtag Torbay Hour, hashtag Mystery Year.
This is the rhythm of the night. I know what it says. You can put your tape on my face. Oh, sunshine in an empty place. Take me to talk to her, and baby, make it stay.
There we go, Corona, Rhythm of the Night. But what was the year? Time to reveal the answers. A little bit of controversy over the year of some of the releases of these tracks.
Yeah.
What I'm working out the actual years from is UK release dates. Some of these might have been on albums before, they might have been on albums after, that sort of thing, but I'm just going through the list I get the information from the internet. So that's the source.
The internet's always right, isn't it?
As long as the webpage, I'm not going to reveal my source, but the website I'm using has been quite reliable, so it might be wrong. You can't always trust it. But a few more guesses coming through. 95, 93, 96. I've seen a 97 come through. And for everybody in the studio here, the answer was 1994. So well done if you've got that right. We'll do it all again next week. Just like to say thanks everybody for coming in tonight. Thanks to the guys here from Winkworth Torbay.
Thank you.
If you do want to take part in their special offer, the 0.5% for selling a property, give them a call, contact them online, mention Torbay Hour or Riviera FM. They'll be all too pleased to be in contact with you and help you out with that one. Thanks, Sheps, for coming in.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Pleasure to be back.
Thanks, Simon. We'll see you all next week.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Made in Torbay for Torbay. Torbay's only truly local radio station. Your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM News.
The UK's most senior counter-terrorism officer has revealed that police have foiled 4 extreme right-wing terror plots in the last year. Speaking ahead of his retirement next month, Assistant Commissioner Mark Rowley declined to go into detail but did say those types of groups are becoming more organised. Mr Rowley says Islamist extremism is still the main threat, but he has this warning about the right-wing groups.
It's the smaller part of the threat, but it is very real and very significant. And I think collectively we haven't done enough to call that out and really highlight to the public what a challenge that presents, a part of what we're wrestling with.
The Labour leader wants to keep a customs union with the EU to help ensure no trade tariffs are imposed. Critics aren't in favour because it would restrict the UK's ability to do deals with other countries around the world. Many manufacturers, though, see a customs union as vital to allow them to operate complex supply chains across Europe with less red tape. Tom Williams from aircraft maker Airbus Commercial explains how they benefit.
Wings can be built here this afternoon, shipped and put on the final assembly line in Hamburg or Toulouse tomorrow. So that system is very fluid, and we need to have that same kind of fluidity in the future.
Residents have described the blast at a shop in Leicester as being like an earthquake. 5 people were killed in the explosion at a Polish supermarket on Sunday evening. Snow has hit many areas across the UK as we're told to expect a week or so of wintry weather. Temperatures could fall to -8 degrees Celsius in some parts overnight. The First Lady of the United States says she's heartened to see children using their voices to try to create change after the Florida school shooting. The tragedy killed 17 students and staff on Valentine's Day. And Scotland's number 8, Ryan Wilson, is facing disciplinary action after allegedly making contact with one of his opponent's eyes in their Rugby Union Six Nations win over England. Wilson was also involved in a tunnel clash with Owen Farrell before the match, which both sides have been asked to explain. He's been cited by tournament organisers. That's the latest. I'm Andy Hayes.
The biggest artists, the best music. We are Riviera FM.
You call me all friendly, telling me how much you miss me. That's funny, I guess you've heard my songs. Well, I'm too busy for your business. Go find a girl who wants to listen. Cause if you think I was born yesterday, you have got me wrong. So I cut you off, I don't need your love. Cause I already cried enough, I've been done, I've been moving on since we said goodbye. I cut you off, I don't need your love. So you can try all you want. Your time is up, I'll tell you why. You say you're sorry, but it's too late now. So save it, get gone, shut up. Cause if you think I care about you now, well boy, I don't give up. I remember that weekend when my best friend caught you creeping. You blamed it all on the alcohol. So I made my decision, cause you made your bed, sleep in it. Play the victim and switch your position. I'm through, I'm done. So I cut you off, I don't need your love, cause I already cried enough. I've been done, I've been moving on since we said goodbye. I cut you off, I don't need your love, so you can try all you want. Your time is up, I'll tell you why. You say I'm sorry, but it's too late now. So save it, get gone, shut up. Cause if you think I care about you now, well boy, I don't give up. I see you trying to get to me, I see you begging on your knees. Boy, I don't give up. So stop trying to get to me, get up off your knees. Boy, I don't give up about you. No, I don't give a damn. You keep reminiscing on when you were my man, but I'm over you. Now you're all in the past. You talk all that sweet talk, but I ain't coming back. Cut you off, I don't need your love, so you can try all you want. Your time is up, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You say I'm sorry, but it's too late now. So save it, get gone, shut up. Too late now. 'Cause if you think I care about you now, well boy, I don't give up. Boy, I don't give up. I see you trying to get to me, I see you begging on your knees. Boy, I don't give up. So stop trying to get to me, get up off your knees. Boy, I don't give up. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.
Torbay for Torbay. Torbay's only truly local radio station. This is Riviera FM.